The Conjuring, Annabelle, Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creation, The Nun, Annabelle Comes Home, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, The Nun 2, and The Conjuring Last Rites.
Oh, I'm tracking right here. I got a chronological order one right here. All right, go ahead. Let's start with you start it.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off with The Conjuring, and we'll go F tier, and then we'll do like A, B, C, D. Well, we won't do an S tier. We don't need an S tier.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah, because I think the tiers are going to be. There's only 9 movies. Like we don't need to separate them that much, right?
Fair enough.
So let's start with The Conjuring, the first movie. It's A. It's easily an A tier movie.
Is A the highest one we have?
Yeah, A is the highest one.
Yeah.
It feels good. I think it's either the best or the second best.
It makes the franchise. I remember watching that I used to be super afraid of scary movies as a kid. I remember I kind of grew up and I watched this one. I was like, I fucking like that one. Good movie.
I was a freshman in high school. I can remember the first time I watched this movie. GTA 5 was either like about to come out or had just come out, or I think I watched it on
2013.
It was 2013. I got July 19th, 2013. I remember being in like band camp or something, and don't even get me started. I fucking hated band.
Yeah, let's not
let's not even go down. I was more like football, baseball. Like, get me away from this shit. But you know what? We all did things, and I'm grateful for it.
Yeah.
But I remember like people were like, "Dude, this movie, The Conjuring, like it's actually pretty spooky and pretty good." And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a whirl. Like probably around September, October time. I watched it with my mom, and I remember it being solid. It was a solid film. Go ahead and give me your take.
It's still solid. Do you remember that scene where like I remember it really hit me when the sheet it blew in the wind, then it fucking caught onto the ghost or whatever.
That's elite filmmaking where it blows and it catches the ghost and then it like holds there for a second and then it blows. It's almost like it blows the ghost into the window and the ghost is there and then you see it walk away and what's her name? Vera Farmiga's character. She's the ghost hunter, Lorraine Warren. She like runs in there like Janet, and it clearly possesses. We won't spoil it. If you haven't seen it by now, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, it's 2013. Like, if you haven't seen it, what the fuck are you doing? But no, I think too, what makes these movies so good is there's like a story to it. It's not scary just to be scary, like a lot of scary movies, you know.
Well,
like
it's one of those things where, look, obviously, they exaggerate the story. It's based on a true story. However, it's fun. Like, the real story of the Ed and Lorraine Warren, we should get into that some week because it's bad. Like they're bad people.
Going for 8 hours.
Oh, dude, we could talk all night about them. They're kind of scumbags, I think. But dude, there's some weird. We won't get into it tonight. Or we won't I'm not even going to open the can of worms. But the movie versions, they're so likable. They're just they're such likable people. Like Patrick Wilson, I think that's his name. The dude, I feel like he refuses to be famous. Like he's in every movie, but like I can never remember him.
Oh, he kind of looks like Tom Brady-esque sort of look, you know?
He's like an objectively handsome old guy, but he's not so handsome. You're like, that couldn't be like my dad.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he's in a lot of movies. Hey, before we get too sidetracked, though, let's move on to the next one. What's the next movie?
Okay, so the next movie we've got is Annabelle, and this is ass. This is I'm not gonna. Is this D tier? Is this D tier?
What's the lowest tier?
I think F tier. I think it's D tier. It's not F tier. I think it's D tier.
Put it below F tier.
Okay. So we'll put it. It's in its own tier.
Worst one.
It's the worst.
The worst one.
I mean, I don't know. I think all the Annabelles are done. Anyway,
Annabelle Creation.
All right, that's okay. Okay, all right. We'll just move on from that. We'll move on from that.
Quickly, just to get these out of the way, move on to the next Annabelle Creation.
Okay, all right. Pause. We'll do all the Annabelle movies real quick. Annabelle Creation. I think this is a good movie. I think it's C tier. I remember this is the best Annabelle movie. This is the best Annabelle movie.
What is it called? Creation?
Yeah, it's like the one where it's like an orphanage, and she possesses like an orphaned girl or something, and it's actually pretty good.
I haven't seen this one. We'll go off your rating.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not as bad as I think you.
Rotten Tomatoes like that means shit. Yeah, no, I can't trust the reviews. But yeah, all right, we'll put it in. What would you put? Whatever tier.
I think it's C tier. I don't think it's not nearly as good as The Conjuring in the next Conjuring movie we're about to get into, but it's not as bad as Annabelle. It's not as bad as The Nun, so I can't put it. I can't put it there.
I'll check it out.
So if we're knocking out Annabelle, we'll knock out Annabelle Creation. I actually recently rewatched this movie because I was on a date, and yeah, D tier. It's a nothing burger of a film. Annabelle Creation, or I'm sorry, Annabelle Comes Home. Annabelle Comes Home. She's it's like in their house the whole movie.
Yeah, I feel like I look at Annabelle and have you seen Scary Movie? They're bit on.
Oh my god.
I think of that every time I see the doll. I'm like, I can't take this serious. So yeah, well, once again, I haven't seen that movie. Doesn't sound like it's worth the watch. I'll maybe check out Annabelle Creation.
So Annabelle Comes Home and Annabelle Creation. I'd watch them.
Yeah,
They're fun. Annabelle Creation's better. Annabelle Comes Home is like, it has some creepy stuff. It has some decent visuals and stuff. But can I say that it's as good as The Conjuring? Absolutely not. And you know what? I think it's because when you look at the Conjuring movies, they are like, obviously they're exaggerated, but they're based on real stories. Annabelle, while Annabelle is a real doll, there's no backstory to the real Annabelle doll. So they have to create this they've created this fake narrative, and it's a bit much. All right, so we've got Annabelle Comes Home, we've got that D tier, we've got The Conjuring A tier, and we've got Annabelle F tier, Annabelle Creation C tier.
Do you have a list going on?
I'm gonna go in. I'll go in and post and add this. All right.
I got the tier maker.
It better be powered by AI, dude. Let me look one up. All right, keep going. What's the next movie though?
So the next movie is The Conjuring 2. I think this is the best Conjuring movie. I think this is the best. I think this is one of the best horror movies ever made. This is fantastic.
So, all right, real quick. Conjuring, everyone should like this. That's how we're doing it. It goes, everyone should like this. Good movie, sufficient, both problems. Not horrible, very disappointing. They shouldn't exist. Let's see. So we got The Conjuring. Let's see. We did Annabelle. Would we say that was?
We said the first Annabelle was D tier.
D tier. This one says
it's F tier. No, the first Annabelle is F tier.
I wouldn't go that far. Say it shouldn't exist for the lore and the stories. I think it's good, but yeah, I'm gonna put it in there because that's dog shit. Annabelle Creation, you said not horrible but disappointing.
Yeah, I'd say it's C tier. It's like mid tier. It's like good enough to watch, but do I need more of it? No.
Yeah, and then you said Annabelle Comes Home, not horrible but disappointing. All right.
Yeah, Annabelle Comes Home, D tier. It's like. I don't know. It's a fine watch. Like I could bump it to C, but then I'd have to bump Creation to B. So let's go ahead and let's speed this along because we are getting into the 50-minute here. So next we have so Conjuring 2 is A tier. I don't know if you've seen this. This is the one where they're in Britain and it's like the nun, the creepy ass Valak the nun, which they ended up making 2 movies on, a spinoff. But I think it's the best. I don't just think it's the best Conjuring movie. I think this is one of the best horror movies ever made. I think that opening scene where they're in the Amityville house, whether you believe in Amityville or not, whether you think it's bullshit or not, is one of the best opening scenes where she portrays, I want to say his name is like Danny DeFeo, the real guy that murdered his whole family, and then they reenact that famous ghost picture, and I'll throw it up here in the video at some point.
I'm looking it up.
Right now, that famous picture. Now it did turn out that picture was fake. However, it's still creepy that they made it that way.
No, I think they got the character, and I think like at the end when the nun's standing in the hallway, I think for me it's not above the first Conjuring, but I think it's up there.
That nun, That Nun's the scariest thing
Scare, bro.
that
Until the second one came
oh
out, I
my
was
God.
like, this is the scariest character.
I think
of all
that's the
time.
scariest thing I've ever seen. I remember leaving the theater and I was like, if I see that in my back mirror, I'm crashing this car and like everyone's dying.
Yeah, you're checking the back, dude. Let me tell you, when it came out, I was in Peru, and as I saw the trailer for it, I look up from my phone. A nun at middle of the night walks across to go to a church. In the middle of the night, I was like, "What is she doing in the middle of the night going to church?"
Is there anything more terrifying?
I thought
Is
it
there-
was a weird coincidence. Just a regular nun. Those you don't really see those in America.
Is there anything more terrifying than like religious figures evil?
Yeah, no, I think,
It's horrifying. It's horrifying. Imagine
I think
evil
another
Jesus.
thing- Oh my God. No, I think another thing we can get into, not this podcast, but the validity of like the stuff from the Bible and the whole religious stuff. I'm not a very, like, I'm religious to an extent, but getting into that, I think the tie-ins with the real world stuff and then the stuff with these movies, I think, yeah, they just did it perfectly. And I think it's a fascinating thing we can talk
Absolutely,
about.
absolutely. So, all right,
Yeah.
we're gonna speed run. We're gonna speed run
Yeah.
through these next few movies because we do need to get on to the next subject. We're running into an hour here, and I really want to keep it under.
Right.
So the next movie would be The Nun. This is F. This movie is fucking terrible.
You think so? The first Nun.
Yeah, this movie's trash.
Well, I disagree. I liked it. I thought it was a good one. You're putting it F.
Well, I don't. What about it is like? I mean, I don't want to offend anyone. I'm not trying to offend you. I just want to know what you think about it.
I didn't think it's bad till the end when you kind of realize the nun's kind of like not as scary as she is. But I think for the first bit of the movie, you're like, all right, this is good. And then yeah, you get into it where you're like, oh, maybe not. I see you're coming. I'm not gonna put it that low. I'm gonna put it one above F tier. What the fuck is that?
D tier, but then you were putting it on the same level as like Annabelle Comes Home, and I think Annabelle Comes Home, which you probably haven't seen, is like light years better than The Nun. I mean, go ahead. I mean, go ahead and state your piece.
But I mean, I liked it. I thought it was good, but for the lore, it was good. But I can't put it in F tier. I can't. I'm sorry. But are you still there? Can you hear me? Oh no, did we lose him? Jimmy Dub?
Oh, we're good. Sorry about that little
shit,
audio
that scared me.
mishap. All right, so let's go ahead.
All right.
Let's get into
D tier, Nun two.
Nun two. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this. No, I have. I forgot I hadn't seen it. I'll rent it tonight. I promise.
No. It's all right. Not saying it's worth it. If you think The Nun should be D tier, this should be fucking. It shouldn't even exist. All right, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Okay, so tell me, I don't know anything about this movie. I forgot this honestly came out. I didn't even know this existed.
If the few people that are listening haven't seen it, sucks. I'm sorry. I'm gonna spoil it. At the end, they pretty much exercise her. It becomes more of a hero story rather than a scary story. I wasn't really afraid in this movie. I didn't really think it wasn't good. Maybe there's a few bits in there were decent, but if you didn't like The Nun, you're not gonna like this. We'll put it. I shouldn't exist is too much to say, but
yeah,
it's F tier. It's F tier.
Okay, so I will. I think it's on HBO Max. So I'll give it a watch because I'm curious.
I'm thinking about watching these tonight too. Except I gotta wake up at 4 in the fucking morning. But yeah, yeah. Let's move on to the what's the next one? The Conjuring.
The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. The Conjuring 3. I have a soft spot for this movie. I actually think it's the worst Conjuring movie in terms of like the Conjuring movies. I have a personal relationship with this movie, but it's not very good. No.
I don't think I've seen it, dude. I don't think I've seen this one, man.
So it's like the one where it's like a true story where the guy he either killed his landlord or something, and he said that the devil like made him do it basically. And so he had Ed and Lorraine Warren come in.
Based off real life, right?
Yeah, based on real life. It's a good enough movie. So I'm going to go B tier because it's above everything except The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2. It's B tier.
Okay. All right. I need to watch this. I might check this one out some tonight. I mean, I don't know. Do you think it's weird to watch a scary movie by yourself? I think. It's
No,
kinda
dude, I love just watching movies is my favorite pastime. Like I like,
Like, I don't want to get too much on a tangent, but like going to the movie theater by myself, I'm kind of like,
dude,
fucking movie.
dude. Okay, I used to be that way, and now going to the movies by myself is my favorite solo date. Believe it or not, I
Really?
enjoy. Yeah, the other day we won't go off too much because we're running out of time. But
yeah.
right before I went to the field, I had a Friday off, and I said that weird. Friday off, and I went to. I had to drop my car off to get some work done. There was a movie theater across, and I went to go see the new Fantastic Four, which I'm going to give a 7.3 out of 10, by the way. But I won't get into that.
I haven't seen it.
It's pretty good. It's the best Fantastic Four film. But it's you what?
I hate Marvel now. They used to be great.
They used to be great. They're still good. They're still good. They're still good.
I disagree. Anyway, let's get to the next one. La Llorona. I think I've possibly seen it.
So my list doesn't actually have La Llorona on it. I've never seen this movie. I don't know anything about this movie. But can I go on a tangent for 20 seconds?
Yeah. Go ahead.
When I was in New Mexico, when I was like,
really?
Yeah. When I was a kid, I remember my aunt. She's Hispanic. She's married, and she would say, "Be careful of La Llorona."
Wait, you didn't tell me you have an aunt in New Mexico, dude.
Dude, I haven't.
My birthplace?
Yes.
Home of origin?
Yeah. So my uncle works at, or he worked at. I don't want to give too much away. He worked at
Sandia Labs. Yeah, you're telling me about that. Cool shit going on down there, dude.
Yeah, he worked at Los Alamos, and my aunt is Hispanic. And I haven't been there since this, but she scared the shit out of me as a kid because she was like, "Don't go near the rivers, like La Llorona will get you."
It's big in the Mexican culture. Like I would hang out with my Mexican friends when I was young, and their mothers would be like, "Yeah, don't fucking go by the river," and they'd scare me about it. And then I saw some. She
scared me so bad. I remember testing it a little bit. Like I went near the river and was like, "Come on, bitch," but we won't get into that.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen clips of it. I think I might watch this tonight.
We can add that to our spooky movie watch of 2025. We'll add that to the spooky movie watch.
Yeah. Let's see. Kind of we were in the same universe. A few Annabelle characters, but his status canonically part of the Conjuring is questionable. So I don't know. I'm seeing something on Reddit. It's not like officially part of the universe, but
okay. So I think I heard about this the other day when I was doing like an IGN watch of like the thing. I think it's not accepted canonically because it's technically like a terrible movie, but it also is directed, or maybe not directed by. I think it's directed by Michael Chavez, but it's produced by James Wan, who directs the Conjuring movies, and it's sort of like a Conjuring thing, but there's no Ed and Lorraine Warren in it, and it's like the only movie that doesn't connect to Ed and Lorraine Warren, so it kind of doesn't fall in that universe. But whatever, we'll throw it in there because why not?
Yeah, and we haven't seen it. We'll watch it. We'll put.
Yeah, we've never seen it, so we'll put that in there. So we'll put that in the unknown. All right, so that leaves us with Conjuring: Last Rites. We'll have to go see it this weekend.
Yeah, I was about to say. All right, we'll go see it this week. All right, Chris. Yeah, dude, the pictures are fucking